Let's take a handstand, take your hand down. Why are you obsessing over me? Why are you obsessing over me? Hey, Sherry. Hey, Jennifer. What's up, Allison? You all right, sweetie? How you doing? Heck is going on here? Okay, cool. Good. Good. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Rana, what's up? Hey, Sonia. Been taking care of your dad? How's he doing? Much better? Good. That's good to hear. Hey, Norma. All's good. Hope you are too, sweetheart. Good to see you. I know. A lot of people are thinking the same, Allison. Even my haters. Oh, man. Hey, Tracy. How are you, sweetie? Yo. What's up, Barb? How you doing? I had a funny moment earlier. It's pretty funny. Oh, man. You know, it seems like, hey, Oda, how are you doing? Hermana, you all right? Hey, Tiana, how are you, sweetie? It seems like after the full moon, it's like all sorts of crazy stuff comes out. Like, I don't know what it is, but this last full moon, like, bring a lot of like stuff to light. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but right after the full moon, it was like, poof, here is this, and this. You know, I find it kind of interesting. It's like the full moon bring out a lot of truth. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, it's just weird how that happened. Like, I don't know. It's really crazy. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Like all this hateration and stuff, and people getting revealed, people getting like exposed. I think it's crazy. Like, yeah, exactly, Tiana. I that's the way I wanted to say it. I shouldn't break stay at home. What's a girl to do? Well, it all depends if you want the D. You want the D that bad? Just say you're going to the store and make a U-turn. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, nice, Oda. It's kind of funny because a lot of shit came to light these past couple days. Like, not only with me, but a lot of other people has been telling me things, and it's like, what? No way. It's just like, I don't know. The world's already crazy, And for all these other things to happen and come to light, it's like, wow, I knew I weren't doing nothing wrong, that's for sure. And when it all comes to light, it all comes to light. Yeah, exactly. We see the creepers now. Your moon's lit. That's what's up. Yeah, it happens though. You know, a lot of things come to light. The full moon exposed a lot of people. Like, it's crazy. Like, it was literally right after the full moon. It was like some next level shit. Hey, Corianne. I care for her. Okay. Well, Barb, do what your instinct tells you. That's all you gotta do. Do as your instincts tell you. Yeah, exactly. You know that. Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. Yeah. Some people actually expose themselves. Like, it's kind of pretty fun. Hey, what's up, Nina? Mwah. How you doing? Working from home is making me stir crazy, not knowing if I have a job in the next few months. I know. Tracy, there's a lot of people in that predicament. Let's just keep hoping and praying that it gets better. You know, that's all we can do, sweetie. That's all we can do. Everybody wants to go back to work. Everybody needs money. Everybody wants to work. You know, everybody wants to get back on track. And the more we put out that positive intention, we'll end up getting it eventually, you know? Yeah. Well, I went to the grocery store this morning. I woke up early. I went to the grocery store. Had like about 6 people in line. Then I was like, yeah, the hell with that. I'm not waiting too long. I'm gonna go get some gas first. I went and get some gas. There was nobody there. As soon as I came back, the line was down to 2. I got the last parking spot. It was like God had a plan for me. It was like, yeah, don't worry, bro. Go do other things and come back, and everything will be fine. As soon as I parked my car, I put my mask on, and the first person went, the second person went. The next thing you know, 10 minutes later, I was in there, did my groceries, came outside. This guy was acting crazy, saying that he ain't gonna put on a mask, and I'm like, yeah, well, goodbye. I ain't got no time for this shit. I got my groceries and jetted. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here, yeah. People acting crazy, man. Yeah, Norma, something is off. Like, but I kind of figured out with the full moon action. Kind of made me realize that that's what it was. Because usually I don't really care about the full moon shit. But yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Hey Vanessa, how you doing, sweetie? Okay, yeah. People got their checks today. I hope so. I hope people are getting their money and getting what they deserve. You know, people. The government's got to help some way. Some people need it more than others. I mean, yeah, I'm good, thanks. I didn't even apply for that shit because I could because I'm self-employed. And I'm like, I ain't applying for that. I'm good, man. I'm not. I'm fortunate. I ain't got. I don't have no misfortune like that. The government could take care of people who really need it. I took a step aside from getting a check because the more people that apply for that shit in Bermuda, the more the government's gonna screw you over when they come back together because they're just gonna raise the prices of all our taxes to get their money back. Don't think they're gonna give to you and not take back. Yeah. Well, here we do. here we have to apply. We have to like write down, fill out this form and all this shit because I'm self-employed. So they're trying to take care of all the self-employment people that are self-employed. They try to take care of, make sure we're all right. And I was like, I ain't applying for that. I ain't doing that shit. You can take your money and kiss my ass. Because one thing, the more people that apply for that, the worse it's going to be at the end. And they're going to end up putting our taxes up and our payroll tax up and our social insurance. All that shit's going to go sky high by the end of this year if we keep applying for it. So the people who really need it, they can go for it, but not me. I'm not going to add fuel to that fire. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? So it's like, no. I won't be applying for that shit. I mean, if I needed it, I would, but I'm just staying positive that this shit doesn't last long. That's all. Because we're supposed to get out of quarantine on the 18th and everything go back to normal on the 20th. That's per se right now. But now Bermuda has 57 cases, 4 deaths, and 2 are in critical condition. But so I'm staying out of sight and out of mind. I didn't even want to go to the grocery store today, but it was pretty safe there. I didn't see too many people. Everybody was wearing masks, I didn't use a grocery cart or anything. I just picked the groceries up and took off. Like when I got home, I took my shirt off. Took all the necessary precautions. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, Tracy. Tracy here in Bermuda. I'm in Bermuda, so I'm in Bermuda here, and what's happening here is we're already in lockdown for a whole week. We've been locked down for a whole week, and we're about to have another week. And then the 20th, everything's supposed to go back to normal of this month, next Monday. A week today is supposed to go all back to normal. But we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Thanks, Vanessa. So we still have to see how it goes. Hopefully it's all right. I don't know. We'll see what happens, My parents are fine. I spoke to them today. My parents are fine. I got some masks for them too, but I have to give it to them when I meet them at the grocery store on Wednesday probably. But my mom doesn't have to go to the grocery store. She's cool. So I went ahead and dealt with everything today. They're cool. They're all right. I just want them to stay home. I actually paid for their cable bill because my parents don't have an internet and they don't pay their bills online. They go to the actual place to pay in cash. And I'm like, you guys got to get a damn internet. You got to have online banking, so you got to go nowhere. Oh, we want to get out of the house. And I said, well, you can't now. Now what? So the cable company called me today, and they were like, your parents are have a bill from last month and this month. How are they gonna pay? And I'm like, well, they can't because they ain't got no online banking. They ain't got no online banking and no nothing. Dude, does he have an email? I said, what part of online banking and internet you not understand? My dad don't have no email. He didn't even know how to spell email. You crazy? My mom and dad don't deal with all that shit. They're old school. My dad has a cell phone. He still got the flip up phone. His phone don't even have a damn camera. So then the lady was laughing. I was like, look, Just I'll give you my card, my bank card, and you take the money out of my bank card for their bill for the 2 months. And then I called them and told them, they're like, what? What do you mean they made you pay for our bill? That's not. I said, you guys ain't got no account, so how the hell are you supposed to pay for it? So I had to pay for their cable bill for 2 months. So that way, they ain't gotta go down there. So they were like, all right, cool, we'll blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, don't worry about it, it's all good. So it's pretty funny. Like I'm telling this girl, like my parents ain't got no internet, My parents are old school. Very old school. They don't even know what the internet is, man. They see the internet on my house when I'm here, but that's about it. So the lady was like, well, how are they going to pay? I was like, you can take it out of my card right now. So I pay it for 2 months. So they were happy. So now they don't have to pay till May. Hopefully by then they can actually go down there. And I told the lady, if not, you can take it out of my account again. So yeah, they won't call nobody else. They call me. My mom and dad got 4 kids, and the only person they called was me. I said, of course they're gonna call me, because my parents had me on their, the next, like the person to talk to. Hey, Araceli, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Joanne, how you been? I know, I was getting the notifications. I was hoping you'd see me so you come over. All right. This is a pick a card tonight for what does your spirit guides want you to know. I did this a while ago, a couple weeks ago, I think. I just wanted it to do it again. How you doing, Tiana? You all right, sweetie? What's up? Hey, Alan, how are you? You all right, sweets? Oh. Hey, why not? There's no limit. Pick them all. Pick them all. All right. Okay. Well, that's good. Most people do, Tiana. That's good. I'm glad my voice can do something. All right. Okay. Yeah, I have some people that come in here and pick them all. Why not? If you don't like them, pick what's right. Whatever resonates. Okay. All right. Please give me a pick a card. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Everybody in this room, everybody is watching. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Cake pops are so well. There's a girl here that made cake pops. That was the bomb, dude. I remember my sister got it for my nephew's birthday one time. I was like, damn. How could you make these and not be like 400 pounds? Two. All right, tonight I'm using my tarot deck, and for the outcome message, I'm going to use the Fifth Agreement Oracle deck. All right. And you know what? I'm in the mood. We might as well use the bootleg deck too. 1, 2. Unfortunately, right? People, What was I gonna say? Unfortunately, people like can eat and never get fat, and some people eat a little bit and still can't lose weight. Like I can't stand people who eat a whole pot of food and never gain no weight. I'm like, the hell, man. Some people eat 20 cake pops and never get fat. I'd eat that shit. I have to go through a door sideways. All right. This is a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for what your spirit guides want you to know. For those of you who pick card number 1, your spirit guides want you to know that things are going to be up and down. You're going to have a lot of people trying to trick you or use their arguments to get personal gain over you. You're going to have to take caution against people like that. Keep your eyes and ears open, power number 1. People are going to try to dispute with you to get personal gain. You have to take caution in any decisions that you make. Whatever involvement that you have with some situation or someone, your spirit guides want you to know this will be causing complete and sudden changes. Okay? Whatever is your downfall, whatever you lost your stability to and setbacks, you lost your job, you're waiting for things to get back into place. These unexpected events have happened, power number 1. And even if you have to get rid of past relationships, then do so. Your spirit guides are asking you to clean the slate. Get rid of what does not serve you. Hey, how are you, sweetie? So for those of you who pick card number 1, you might be ending friendships. You might be dealing with past relationships trying to come back into your life. And your spirit guides want you to take caution in deciding whether or not you really want to go back to this route. You really want to go back to all these past memories and past situations. Also, hey Kylie, how are you, sweetie? Power number 1, someone is spying on you. Your spirit guides want you to know that it's somebody from the past that keeps spying on you. It's not no one new. These are past relationships you have, past friendships. People are spying on you at this present time. You have to make a complete and sudden change and stop being indecisive on who you have in your life. It's time to move on, power number 1. It's time to maybe delete yourself from social media, delete certain people, do a cleanup, as per se, on your social media or in your life or in past relationships and past friendships. All right? In order to overcome these things and stop these people from spying on you, be more decisive. Okay? And last, power number 1, in order to these things to get better, you got to be like this kitty cat. He's prancing along this little wire and he's looking around and saying, I don't care, you can watch me all you want. I have faith in myself. And your spirit guides want you to know, I trust myself completely. I have no doubt about what I am or where my power comes from. My power is incredible because it's the power of the artistic creator, the power of life, the real me. Even though these past relationships and friendships, power number 1, are all around you at this time, the complete and sudden changes that will happen, and your spirit guides want you to know that even though these people are watching you like TV, have faith in yourself. Know that these outcomes will get better, but it's up to you to walk that tightrope to get there. Stay balanced. Don't let these people get in your way. All right, power number 1, that's what I got for you. Okay. Power number 2. You might have some obstacles right now. Don't we all? Power number 2, there's a lot of delays, suspense, setbacks. You've spent a good bit of money and you don't know whether or not you did the right thing or spent your money on the right things. Spending money is what everybody's doing right now because we need groceries, toilet paper, food, pay our bills. Some of us have lost our jobs. Some of us still have our jobs. Some of us are waiting to get out of lockdown so we can go ahead and move on with life. But in the meantime, we're still spending and nothing's coming in. This expectation of difficulties and changes, it's like a waiting tribulation to see what comes next. Power number 2, you're anticipating the worst. You're also anticipating people with hidden emotions and hidden agendas. Your enemies might be coming to surface. Your spirit guides want you to know to have discipline, order. Whether or not this deception is around you, just take a pause in this current struggle that we have and know that your spirit guides have your back. Hey, Violet, how are you, sweetie? So power number 2, the anticipation right now for you is allowing you to think, overthink, but you can't allow people and situations to get to you. All right? Your spirit guides want you to know, in order to get further gain, you might have to go against your opposition. Okay? There's going to be setbacks. There's going to be obstacles. You're going to have to spend a good bit of money because it's a part of life right now. But your spirit guides want you to know that there's people around you. Hey, Kelly, there's people around you or someone around you that is lying to you. And why am I not surprised? So power number 2, someone is lying to you. And this person is lying to you about what's going on at your work, your life, telling you that the difficulties and the money you spent is worth it. Don't be giving anybody money that you know that ain't going to get back to you. Because that's what this pertains to, power number 2, is you going on a spendthrift, buying certain things, thinking you're getting a deal when probably you're not. Do not spend money unless you have the product or you know you're going to get the products or the groceries or whatever you're getting from someone. Don't allow people to take your money first, lie to you, and take everything. Because your material holdings and your material things might go up into flames, meaning you're not going to get what you asked or what you paid for. Someone is lying to you. Okay? Please be careful. Your spirit guides also have this message: I come from the infinite. And the message is, every cell in my body is a universe of its own. It's intelligent, it's complete, and it's programmed to be what it is. Hey, Jasmine, how are you? So this basically says your spirit guides want you to know, be smart, don't make no dumb decisions. Because if you do, it's going to cause setbacks in and all around you. You see this person, they're stretched right out. Social distancing, yo. Spread that arms apart. Stay away from me. Stay away from people around you, especially if they're sneak lying. If you feel somebody's lying to you and something is too good to be true, if somebody tells you they can give you 20 rolls of toilet paper tomorrow, just give me half the money and I'll get it for you, don't believe it until you see it. Tell them you will get the money when I get the toilet paper or the goods or the material things that you're paying for. You got to use reverse psychology in these times. And your spirit guides want you to know to be careful, because right now people are being taken advantage of every day. And don't let yourself be taken advantage of today. All right. Last but not least, power number 3. Power number 3, those of you who pick power number 3, you have an uncertain outlook on things, on life. You've lost things. You feel defeated. You feel weak. You might have had a friend who died from this virus, or you know people who have died from this virus personally. It bothers you, makes you feel weak, and realize that you can't be dealing with pettiness, sickness, lack of faith. People are going to abuse their power to get what they want right now because they're having the temptation, because they don't want to be different. And your spirit guides want you to know, power number 3, that this will cause possible misfortune in your life if you do the wrong things. So your spirit guides want you to know that they have your back. If you know somebody who is sick right now, make sure you're there for them as much as you can. Don't show them your weakness. Don't show them your pettiness. Don't show them your lack of faith. Show them your encouragement. Show them your power. Show them that you can turn their weakness into hope. Your spirit guides want you to know, power number 3, that by believing you shall be receiving. But it's up to you to show others around you that are weak and petty that things can change. The chances of a loss or a defeat are very likely to happen to everyone right now. Hey, Carla, how are you, sweetie? What we have to do right now is not to be seduced by this energy. So that way, we're not the ones getting buried. We're not the ones who are becoming sick. And we're not the ones that have to see one of our friends go. Now is the time for no uncertain outlooks in your mind. Change those things. Reverse your faith into good faith. Don't be tempted to do the wrong thing. Your spirit guides are asking you to rely on yourself. Relying on yourself is a big deal right now. Not everybody's out to help everybody right now. Not everybody's going to help you. Not everybody's going to see things the way you see things. And that's why you got to rely on yourself and your spirit guides right now to get what you want, get what you need, do what you desire. Now's not the time to be weak and petty and think about shit you can't change. So power number 3, it's time to rely on yourself to get what you want, get what you need. Another thing that I'm getting in my head from spirit right now is to not tell people what your plans are. Rely on yourself. Your spirit guides also want you to know that doubt is a powerful tool. Doubt changes my beliefs and breaks the spell of all the lies and superstitions that control my world. I use doubt to recover faith in myself, to take my power back from every superstition I believe in, and return that power to myself. Rely on yourself. Don't doubt yourself. If you do, relate that power back to yourself. Don't let them see you sweat, in other words. You got me? And that's what your spirit guides want you to know. Power number 3. If the only way it's going to get done is if you do it yourself. No time to doubt yourself now. It's you or nobody. It's you or nothing. Understand? All right. I'm going to do a collective. There's a collective for everybody that's in the room and everybody who watches. Let's see what we got for you, collective. I'm not going to use tarot. I'm just going to use my bootleg and my oracle for this collective. 1 for the collective. 2. 3. I'll pull 3 cards from each. 1 collective. 2. Oh boy, I got chills on that one. It's amazing how shit just lines up. All right, collective. Oh, no, Norma. All right, collective, don't worry. It's time to be happy. Be happy for what you have. Stop worrying about every little thing around you, collective. This is the perfect card for these times. I try not to worry and I try to be happy every day. And I continue to do so because I'm not in the situations that most people are in. And because I'm not, I allow myself to help others. So don't worry and be happy right now, collective. Three weeks time. So in 3 weeks time, I feel like things possibly could get better. I'm not picking up anything negative. But in 3 weeks time, collective, things could possibly get better. I know it's far away from now. 3 weeks seem like an eternity when you're living home and you're by yourself and you're home doing your work and you've got your kids driving you nuts. Or you're home waiting for the day that you go back to work. And I feel like in 3 weeks time, it'll all be possible. Hey, Angela, how are you, sweetie? And also, collective, there's jealousy and envy from people. And the reason why this card came up is because some people have more than others. Not just now because of what's going on, because this is a part of life. People are jealous and envy every day because this is a fact. This is a part of life and we have to accept it. So collective, having jealousy and envy from people is normal. Allow it to be normal. Allow it not to consume you. And I'll take this advice for myself because I need it too. Jealousy and envy from people is inevitable. And collective, we got to throw that shit out the window. From now on, I want everybody to say, we're not going to worry about jealousy and envy from people. We're going to move on and make sure that we don't have that in our lives anymore. All right? I know it's hard, but we can do it. If I can do it, we can do it. Hey, Amaluz, how are you, sweetie? Okay. Collective, your oracle messages are, I always do my best. And right now, you better be doing your best because your best is going to have to count right now in these times. And the message is, doing my best means taking action. When I want to change my life, it's action that makes the difference. With repetition and practice, I can master anything. And this goes back to everything that I've said so far. As long as you do your best, take action, then you should be free of the virus of stupidity, jealous, envy, and all the above. Do you? Dive in head first. Get it. Hey, Anne-Marie, how are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Collective, your next message is, I am free to be who I really am. Play some music. Allow yourselves to calm down. Allow yourselves to see, hear the beautiful music around you. Let music take you to another place, a higher place, so you don't have to worry about these things that are around you and stupidity and people and all these things. Allow music to make you free to be who you really are. Your spirit guides are telling you, close your eyes, listen to that music. Life is too short to be worried about bullshit. Personal freedom, the freedom to be who I really am, the freedom to do what I really want to do, is the greatest gift that I can give myself. You got me? And last, collective, when I got this card, and as I'm looking at this card, it gave me chills. And I'll tell you why. As you look at this card, what do you see? You see half nurse and half regular person. The nurse before she goes to work, and the nurse when she comes home and takes off those clothes and puts on her regular clothes, but she still got her eyes closed. And right now, a lot of nurses don't believe their own story because they don't even know what to tell anybody anymore. And that's why this card came up, because I have nurses in my room every day. Nurses who I love very much and are my true friends. And the message is, not believing myself is a huge advantage, because most of what I learned is not the truth. I use the power of doubt to challenge every message that I deliver to myself. And there you go, collective. Make sure you send your prayers to all the nurses right now who are closing their eyes when they go to sleep and saying to themselves, I can't believe this shit is happening. Just remember, they're regular people. That's why this card shows the nurse on one side and the regular person that they really are on the other side. It's a uniform of dignity and love and caring for the people that are out there right now. That's why this card came up. And this card normally doesn't come up that much. But it came up today because I have nurses in my room. And this is especially for them as a collective who that brighter days are coming. Days where you can let your hair out, dress up, look good, and not have to be in that uniform. This is also telling the nurses that even though you put that uniform, you close your eyes, you're still the same person. People don't believe your story because people don't live your life. Now's the time for us to put ourselves in their shoes and realize what they're going through. So collective prayers to all the people out there that help everybody. The more we pray, the better it is. Believe that. And that concludes what your spirit guides want you to know. Woo-wee! That gave me some chills, yo. You're welcome, and thank you. Absolutely, bless them all. For sure. Life's too short to be worrying about bullshit, you know? People got better things to do. People got lives to live, lives to save. People always been complaining. People, a lot of selfish ass people I saw today when I was at the grocery store, you know? Made me realize that people are always worried about themselves and not even realizing what people are going through right now. Sleepless nights. People can't sleep, you know, thinking about whether or not they're next, or their parents are next, or their loved ones are next, or their doctor or nurse is next. Can't think that. I know it's hard not to be tempted to think negative, but the more we think positive, the more we think of an outcome that is positive, that positivity will come. And today, a lot of people said, I guarantee Bermuda is going to be on lockdown for another 2 weeks. And I said, nah, I don't think so. I said, I think Monday will be set free. Yeah, right, Mark, whatever. I said, well, your negativity ain't helping, bro. Oh, it's not negativity, it's facts. I said, it's not facts because you don't know what's going to happen from now until Monday. You don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. Do you know? Little do they know who they was talking to. Jesus' son. Absolutely normal. Exactly. That's one thing about me. I ain't dwelling on that shit, yo. Little do they know. You keep believing, you'll be receiving. Hey, Nancy, how you doing, sweetie? And I said, I guarantee you that on Monday we'll be all right. We just got to believe we will be. Life's got to go back to normal someday. And you don't know when it's going to happen. But for me, it's different because I live in a different place than you guys. You guys live where there's millions of people. I only live in a place where it only has thousands of people. So for Bermuda to recover and live on, it'll be a lot easier and sooner than anybody else. I'm very sure of that. You know? But at the same time, I don't take that for granted because it still affects the people that I love and care about, which is all of you. So even though my life might go back to normal next week, doesn't mean that I'm happy about it. It means that I prayed for it, and it means that I can live my life. But what about the millions of people who can't? And that's where my encouragement of words will come in and try to help you live till you get to the point that I am. But being negative ain't gonna help. It's just gonna prolong how you feel. Norma, thank God we didn't know. We only had 4 deaths. We have 57 people who had it, and we have 29 recoveries. So Bermuda's in good shape. I'm very, very blessed to be living here because there's very little people, and we have very little people who actually have it. And we only had, 4 deaths so far. 4 is more than enough. I only say 4, but compared to the whole world, that's nothing, so good, dude. Hey, Love and Life, how you doing? Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. More positivity you spread, more positivity will come back to you, love and life. That's what life is all about, right? That's why you love and life. And I'm loving having you here. I want to try and motivate and keep everybody on a high, By being in here, we can have our minds on it, but in a positive way. You got to stay positive as much as it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Barb. Stay safe, sweetheart. Just got to stay focused, yo. Stay focused on the big picture. The big picture is the world coming back together. And when everything is all said and done, the people who have passed and gone, it just allows us to realize that we can always remember them no matter what. Because you really never die. Your physical presence is gone, but that's about it. Yeah, I know, Addison. Well, people here aren't taking it serious either. The police stopped at least over almost 20,000 people in Bermuda over the weekend. I was like, where you going? There's no stores open on Easter. Where you going? They had to lock up a few people. A lot of people are tearing the ass out of it here. There's a lot of people that's going to go bankrupt. There's a lot of people who's going to suffer more than others. But that's not going to stop the world from spinning. Many times, the media, the world, they say, oh, the world's going to end, the world's going to end. The world ain't going to end. This is just a hiccup. That's how you got to look at it. But the reason why it's a big deal is because people don't take it serious. I didn't take it serious in the beginning either because I thought it was some type of scam, some bullshit that the media was creating. Because nowadays, you can't really tell what's real and fake because the media is fake. The news is fake. Our governments are fake. The people we talk to are fake. There's more fake than real now than ever. And that's the saddest part of this whole thing. Fakeness in itself is a disease that can't be cured. It's the way the world is now. You can't trust anybody. Too much fake ass news, too much fake ass people. Who are you gonna trust? You have to gain trust. You have to earn trust. You have to take risks with people on who to trust and what to believe. That's why when I first heard about all this shit, I was like, this is bullshit. I believe the world will end as far as beliefs of what really is reality from fake. And I'll go back to that word again. People see what's real and what's not real. You know what I mean, Joanne? The world will end in that perspective. Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. Yeah. That's what I believe. I believe the same thing you believe. I agree with you 100%. I feel like people are going to be finally realize that, you thought you was living this luxurious life because you got money, because you got this, because you got that. But that money and that life and that fakeness ain't going to save you. Yeah. I trust God, that's all. I trust God, Jesus. I trust my higher people, my spirit guides, my past loved ones. I trust them more than anything right now to get me through these times because, like I said many times, this has been a great year for me. And I know that sounds delusional to some people, but it has been because I made myself get to that point so it could be a great year. I'm not going to allow this negative shit to keep my year from going better. People can still live a normal life right now. You just got to make the best of it. And that's what I'm doing. Today, I woke up, I went to the grocery store, I got what I needed, got what I wanted. I came home, I made a coffee, I made my breakfast. I'm free of the coronavirus. I'm not sick. I got groceries, I got toilet paper, I got everything I need because I'm blessed. I'm not in that predicament of some people. So I look at myself in the mirror and say, you're very fortunate, Mark, to be one of these people who don't have to worry about a lot of bullshit. And then I see my nephews. They're doing online schooling. So when they had recess and lunch and breaks, I went out and played with them, had fun with them, because you never know. So I'm just living life as if I'm normally living it, so I don't scare my nephews with the media, with propaganda, and with bullshit and negativity. I could say to them, "Oh, don't go outside because we might catch the virus in the air." I didn't even entertain that thought. See what I'm saying? So I say, yeah, let's go outside and play. Act like nothing ever happened. And that's when you win. And you don't feed into that negativity and you don't feed into fear. And that's why they're happy and we guys are laughing and having fun. And that's what I suggest with everybody in this room, whether you have kids or not. Don't ever let them see you fear because it's just going to inflict that fear into them. Yeah, exactly, Alan. Yeah, I know, Allison. It comes with experience and being older, but being older, we can teach the younger people that this is something that we shouldn't fear, but we should just take the necessary precautions, but at the same time live life normal as much as normal is right now. Obviously, every place in the world is different. You know, it's been hard not taking my car and driving to my mom's and dad's house and seeing them. It's been over a week since I see my parents. They don't have internet. Can't video chat with them because they don't have internet because they're old school and they can't afford it. You know, it's not like they can't afford it, but it's just another unwanted bill at their age. They're in their late 70s. They don't need another bill because pension don't really cover them for really living, comfortable, you know? Because you never know, your health can ruin your whole bank account overnight. So they're being very cautious with their funds and with their finances, and but now they probably wish they did have internet because it's a way of a communication so we can see each other. Yeah, I'm a hermit too. I stay home, so being home is not a big deal to me. Because one thing about me with my job, I bring a lot of I bring a lot of my work home, and I work when people aren't at their homes. So it's still I'm still like being okay with that. I'm sorry to hear that, Tracy. Hopefully you get to see them, sweetheart. All right, keep your head up. Just look on the positive side. All right, sweetie. Hey, Odie, how you doing? Mwah. I'm here, but I'm back because my husband gets pissed off on Mark. Okay, no problem. Blame me, that's all. Yeah, Tracy, just, be positive, sweetheart. I know it's hard, but just consider yourself lucky to still have your parents. You know? That's a good thing, Ann. Tracy, you could look at it as a different perspective. I look at it like that too right now. I can't see my parents, but at least I have them. You know how many people in this room that have lost their parents? It's sad. A lot of people in this room lost their parents, don't have nothing. But even though I can't see them and haven't seen them in a week, I still know they're there. I talk to them on the phone. And that's how we gotta transfer the thoughts for say. But it's hard, Tracy. I know, sweetie. Just stay positive as much as you can. I know it's hard. Oh, well, that's good. At least you speak on the phone. That's all that matters. Just hearing your voice probably means everything. Absolutely, Joanne. I do that every day. Well, I don't know if you guys were in here earlier, but the cable company called me and said, hey, your parents' bill has to be paid online. And I'm like, well, my parents don't have an email and don't have an online bank account. They don't do online things. So I was like, well, the only way they're going to be able to pay their bill is when we reopen, and Lord knows when that is. I said, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Just put it on my account, and I pay it for their cable bill for 2 months, so that way they ain't got to worry about it. And I did that because what other choice do they have? See what I'm saying? So now's the time where we have to be there for our parents, especially if they're old school like mine, where they don't have internet and things like that. Now's the time to make sure you take care of the elderly because they need it more than anybody. And as you do that, when you get older, hopefully somebody does the same for you, God willing. Absolutely, Sonia. I agree. Me too, Joanne. Okay, Angela. Be safe, sweetheart. Good night. Yeah, Joanne, my parents are only 10 minutes away, but I can't go see them because we will get in trouble. We're on lockdown. We can't go nowhere but the grocery store and the gas station. And we have to be in our vicinity. So if I were to drive past a checkpoint to go towards them, they're going to be like, no, no, no. Turn around and go back to where you live because there's a grocery store over there. You can't come this way. So it's like, what the heck? But hopefully, I'm being optimistic that things will change next week. Uh, yep. Well, There's a lot of people in here right now that are parents. Yeah, absolutely. Many of us in here are parents. Many of us are mothers, fathers. Well, you know, nephews, nieces. We all have these things. Sure, Vanessa, you can say whatever you want. We're all chatting, sweetie. Chat's open to whoever wants to say whatever they want. But as we go on, we got to realize that this is hard for a lot of parents right now. A lot of people, a lot of kids. People are home all day. It's hard, very hard. My doggy don't even know what's going on. I told her, but I don't know if she knows. See her, look. That's the life. See, that's the best life in the world. Look. See that? Now, that's the best life in the world. She don't even know what a coronavirus is. All she does is eat, sleep, and shit. What I would do to be a dog right now. Right, baby? She agrees. Your life. That's the life right there. It's a great life. She got your she got the toy right there. See the Sharky? Norma? She still has your toy. She blends right in with the sheet, with the comforter there. Just something else. She still got it. She got her blankie. She's got her toy. She didn't know nothing was going on. All she wants to do is play, eat. I gave her some popcorn just now. I had some popcorn. She loves popcorn. I never seen a dog to eat popcorn so much in my life like her. Every time I make popcorn, she'll hear the popcorn popping in the microwave and she'll turn her head like, what's that? And as soon as she sees it, she sits next to me and she's like, you better give me some, yo. She can eat the whole damn bag if I gave it to her. It's just something else. I know, right, Norma? Animals are animals are like, what the heck's going on? Why do I see more of you now? Joanne, you unstring some lights. Now you see the light. Get it? Oh, mercy. Trying to knock this shit down. You're welcome, Vanessa, anytime, sweetheart. It's a pleasure to have you. I'm the lucky one. I'm lucky to have you all here. Makes me very happy to have such beautiful, talented, strong women in my room. And the men that come in my room are also my friends and like brothers to me. I have a great following and great people in here, and I love you all like my own family. Because that's what we are at the end of the day. We're the Marky Mark family. A family that will never die. I'm sorry to hear that, Callie. Well, you have us, sweetheart. So when times is rough, just try and come on here as much as you can, sweetie. Just keep staying positive. That's all you can. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate that. May God bless you and everybody here. Straight up. We all need each other right now, you know? And that's what's up. You too, Joanne. It's really good to see you. Love you guys too every day. You know that. I think about all of you. When I went to bed last night, at the end of my prayer, I said, I want you to please take care of everybody that comes into my chat room and please protect them and their families. And I don't want to see nobody that comes in here and have problems. And I hope everybody's protected and safe just like me. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that, sweetie. I am who I am. You know, I'm not going to change. You know, I'm real. Very appreciative of the people around me, and that is never going to change. You know, I always give thanks for everything I have and for who I have in my life. That's why this year was a great year for me. For everything I've done in the past, I got back this year with a lot of love. A lot of people showered me with gifts and love and kind words. You have no idea how many people have shouted me out and said things to me this week. People that I didn't even know, people who I don't know, were sending me messages saying that they don't really, you know, they hang in here, but they don't say nothing, which is fine. And they hit me up on Instagram and they were like, you know, we got your back. Don't worry about people who attack you or hate you. Just know that you have the support of many people. Don't give up. You know, I got a lot of encouraging words, even from people in here who told me on Instagram and emailed me. You know, they all told me, like, you know, don't worry about that shit and just keep going. Like, you know, we all go through it. I'm a human being just like you. You know what I'm saying? We all got to help each other. And for everybody to do that for me this past couple of days, it's like, yeah, we'll get there, Joanne. Slowly but surely. Thanks, Joanne. It's good to be supported, you know, from all over the world. You know, it's nice. And like, real recognize real is the statement that I keep making. And that's why all of us are in here. It's because real recognize real. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Thank you, Hermana. Hey, Mariam. How you doing? All right, good night, Kelly. Please be safe. Keep your head up, okay? Things will get better. Yeah, it's easy. Instagram's easy to operate. You'll get used to it. I didn't have Instagram right up until last year. I've only had Instagram for what, a year and a half now? Yeah, I'll be back over there later on. Probably hang out there tonight for a little bit. I don't like to stay on here too long, but I'm here now because we got a good bit of people in here, and I'm going to give everybody a message now, and I'm going to use my Sacred Rebels Oracle deck that the lovely Anne-Marie has gifted me with. Yeah, Anne-Marie, you gotta log back in. I'm over there almost every night now. We guys have a good time. It's nice to be over there out of sight and out of mind, you know? But I took a little break. Now I'm back on YouTube. I only took a couple days break, but now I'm good to go now because some events happen, and now I'm good to go. Okay. Allison, are you in here, sweetie? Yeah, some people don't realize what it was. Me, I knew what it was, but I never really. I have Facebook and that's it, and I didn't want nothing else. And I only have Facebook and IG, and that's it, because I don't want too many social media places. I'm not a social media guy. I don't really post shit up on social media. I don't care. Like, I don't know if Allison's still here. I'm not sure. If she comes back, I'll give her a message. All right. I'm going to go down the list of people, and I will give you all a message. You all will get one. All right? If you don't want one, then just tell me. It's all good. It's just an offer. All right. I'm going to start with my moderators as usual, and I will work my way down the list. And tonight, I'm going to start with Raina. Raina, you'll be first, and then Elizabeth. All right, Raina. One. And I'm going to read what the card means through the sign, through the book, I mean, through the sign, through the book, so I can give you an in-depth message about what it is. All right? Okay, Raina, your card is Dream a Beautiful Dream. And the message is, the urge to create is the same within you as far as the universe creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to your life as many ways as possible. In how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry, by moonlight, or bathe in candlelight. If you have to come and believe your love of beauty is superficial rather than genuine expression of your heart's appreciation, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. All right? Dream a beautiful dream. All right, Elizabeth, you're next. All right. All right. You're welcome. All right, Elizabeth. 1, 2. All right, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you got power of attraction. There is such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future oriented? You see, there is magic in this moment too. There is something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being simulated. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon a process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it's all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly perfect what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flow naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. Okay, Miriam. Okay. Hey, Nora, how you doing? Yo, what up, Anthony? How you doing, bro? You're welcome, sweetie. All right. All right, Vanessa, you're next. I'm doing great, bro, man. Good to see you, bro. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing good, Nora. Thanks. Okay. Vanessa, you got my buddy, the owl. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And the message is, do you feel you are at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, relationships that are outside of your control? Is your attention being called away from what you love, from your passionate focus upon your own journey and create self-expression? Are you feeling roped into becoming a support, tonic, savior, and heal all for others? There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support, and ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or the belief that needs of others are more important than your own. That is not compromise. That is unhealthy and neglectful of yourself. You are being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulations that could be put upon you by yourself or others. See through them to the truth. You can only step aside, change your response to choose to release that which you can recognize. This oracle brings you some important news. You are capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. Damn owl. Every time I see them owls. I didn't get the owl in the other deck, but that bugger came back just now. Okay. All right, Nina. Everybody will get a message, okay? Nina, you're next. Nina. Me, I'm doing great, bro. I can't complain, man. Quarantine is good. Stay out of sight and out of mind. And just wait for the coochie to appear. I'm on standby. Okay, Nina. Pandora's gift. Pandora's gift. Thank you, Nina. Appreciate you, sweetie. There is a mythic woman throughout history whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us, our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, darkness with the light of knowledge. She is a hopeful voice of our soul that asks questions and in doing so triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it's through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of the world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your beliefs in judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you have brought upon yourself or another. Some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame-based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over and perceived imperfection of your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is a sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, Nina, how unstoppable you shall become. There you go, Oda. Eminem. Oh, Vanessa, I just did a message for you. Thank you, sweetheart. Virtual hugs to you and kisses. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you for the donation too. I appreciate that, sweetheart. And here it is 11:11, and I wish that everybody in my room stays safe and healthy for many times to come. They call me Magnum PI. They call me Magnum PI. You know? When I used to wear my mustache, They used to say Mark looks like Magnum PI. I said, man, stop your noise. Okay, Joanne. Joanne, you're next. Everybody's gonna get a message, okay? Just be patient with. Hey sis, how you doing, Renee? Sorry, Anthony. Okay, Joanne. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Joanne, your card is Inner Trust. Joanne, this almost looks like you in this hoodie. As soon as I pulled the card, I said, wow, that look even looks like Joanne. I mean, you look better than this picture, but you know what I mean. Inner trust, Joanne. Though it may be cloaked and hidden within you lies natural magnificence. Magnificence. Oh my God, I can't read right now. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth this oracle is offering you now. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This oracle brings you to the message that it is time for you to trust yourself and let the real inner you from behind the veil. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your own sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and more easily towards the source of that love. Be it in the form of another person, a new career path, a project which you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. Sometimes what you sense will be more challenging than this and will ask something different of you. It might be that you sense fear and sabotage lurking within someone's intentions or situations around you. This oracle asks you to trust yourself to find the most authentic and self-loving way to deal with that. There you go. Just trying to tell you something. That's what it is. Inner trust. It's hard to accept, but we got to. Well, Joanne, it's up to us to conquer our own fear and to conquer what people say. I didn't want to do this, but here I am. Through the thick and thin, I'm always there. You're welcome, Vanessa. One thing about me, I ain't gonna stop. You love the owl? I can't stand that bugger. He's always watching. Yeah, Anthony, it's 11:16 right now. It's 11:16. Absolutely, sis. No stopping marking now. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. Okay. Norma. Norma, sweetie. And I got night owls that watch me. You know who I mean. Night owls, you know. People with crazy looking eyes and shit. Goddamn night owls watching. All right, Norma. 1. I like it when you call me sweet cheeks. 2. 3. Norma. This card comes out every damn time. Meanwhile, my dog's in back of me snoring her brain out. Must be nice. Wish I could sleep like a damn dog. Okay. Norma, new birth, guarded vigilante. Me blush? No, that's the reflection off my shirt. New birth, guarded vigilante. Okay. Norma, in every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Within you, Norma, perhaps even below the level of your consciousness awareness, there is a fresh, new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising up from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs attending to with interest and kindness. It could be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness because it's going to hold a special purpose in your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural for your embody. This is most significantly so. You have also drawn an oracle to defend to the end, the worthwhile. If you need to draw to do so, you may need the guidance for that card now. Ooh, Normie Norm. Hey, Megan, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? Hey, Corianne, welcome back. All the way up, nothing can stop me. Me, I'm doing great. I'm even better now you're here. Vanessa, when I read it, I was like, OMG. I was like, the damn owl got me again. The owl got me. Mwah. All right. Okay. Sonia. Sonia, are you still here, Sonia? I'm going to give everybody a message, all right? Of course. Yeah, that's a good name for an owl. You're absolutely right. Yeah, night owls be watching me, yeah. Night owls with raccoon eyes. I feel like somebody anyone dealt with a Capricorn before, like a relationship wise? Oh boy. Be prepared for selfishness. Yeah, I can do the owl sound too. I can do anything. Okay, Sonia. Sonia, this is for you. All right, Sonia, I don't know if you can hear me. But Sonia, you're next. 1, 2, 3. What if they are awakened? Then make sure they go sleep real quick. They're better. A Capricorn is better when they go to sleep. Oh mercy. A Capricorn is better asleep. The only Capricorn I love is my mom. I'm only teasing you guys. Okay, Sonia, if you can hear me. Pandora's Gift. This card already came up today. And you got it. This is a mythic woman, much through history, whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us and our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the question, and in doing so triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it's through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of the world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. So there you go, Sonia. I love Capricorns when they sleep. Okay, Anne-Marie next. I'm only teasing. Anthony, that's my saying. He's currently drilling on himself. There you go. See, I was right. See that? Okay, Anne-Marie next. My favorite Aquarius in the house. Shout out to my other Aquarians. I love Capricorns when they're asleep. That's the best thing about them. Okay, Anne-Marie, 1, 2, 3. Exactly. Capricorns love me too, man. I'm asleep. They'll tell you. They're like, I'm thank God Mark's going to sleep. Can't stand that Aquarius fucker. Okay. Anne-Marie, what do you feel? Do you feel like throwing an apple or orange at Eric? Or are you going to look at the moon and say, maybe next time? All right. Anne-Marie, there are many options around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from the truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision, aka Aquarius. That's what we do. Do you know how unique you are? Duh, Aquarius. How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you. Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions for both you and the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit of stuck in logic and decision-making process. Ugh. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with a decision, life will often shift more to guide us back on track. Life of an Aquarius. Oh, Ilda's here. I forgot about my Hermana. Yes, my Hermana. My favorite Aquariuses are here. You're welcome, Sonia. My favorite Aquariuses are in the building. Capricorns are great. Aries is so amazing when they do communication. There you go, bro. Absolutely. I love Aries when they say nothing. I didn't know Ilda was here. Don't try and see what Capricorns do. Look. See, he forgot about you again, Ilda. Shake my head. See, Capricorns love to start shit. See, it's the selfishness in them. See, but she forgot that her Capricorn ass was the first one to get a car tonight. She don't think about that though. See, she wants to try and make me look bad. Typical Capricorn. See, selfish. See what I'm saying? Typical Capricorn. You welcome, my Aquarius friend, Anne-Marie. Okay, Hermana, you're next because I forgot you. I have to do 2 Aquariuses in a row. So, Ilda, you're next. Norma. Now she's telling me to shut up. And she wants to get back up on my ass. See what I mean? What type of person this is? Damn Capricorn. See, Megan? You're getting to know what a Capricorn is really about. Okay. All right. Hermana, Ilda, my Aquarius friend and sister. Ilda, 1, 2. Shout out to my Aquariuses. Megan always listens to me. Look. I got the damn. Look who showed up again. Look. The other one, look. Got 2 hours in here. This one here is bringing something after the storm. All after the storm. Okay. After the storm, Ilda. After the storm. Attack her ass. Okay. Ilda, there's a thunderstorm about, it's either headed your way or just passing through now. Don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is. You don't have to fear it. You might even feel excited about it. After all, a thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. With a release of tension, relief and freedom soon follow, often with a fresh perspective and perhaps the gift of promising hopeful vision for the future. Perhaps the particular storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots. It might be a storm of building emotions, threatening to erupt or already exploding. Seemingly beyond your conscious control, you might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotion or psychological pressure within you if something doesn't happen, and soon. You fear you might just burst. Isn't that Aquarius? You may also sense that these are forces operating beyond your control, and you will be right. There is, in life and in the creative process, a need to allow for wild storms. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand and the release of revitalization that follows, yet the storm in the middle is essential. Ooh. Hey, Miss T, how are you, sweetie? I'm doing great, thanks. Hope you are too. There you go, Hamana. If you need to show everybody the Aquarius in you and tell somebody about themselves, then tell them. Tell them, let me tell you something. Me, Hermana, Ilda, huh? You want me to tell you something? Don't fuck with me, okay? I got your back, sis. Don't let them see you sweat. Aquarius for life. Okay. Okay, I got them. I'm trying to see who I took care of already. Okay. Anthony. You're welcome, Hermana. Anytime, sweetheart. I know, right, Misty? Oh, Love and Life, you're still here? All right. All right, I'm going to do Anthony and then Love and Life. All right? I didn't know you were here. Sometimes when people aren't here, I can't, I don't know who's here, so I don't know who to do next sometimes. So I just take whoever's chatting, whoever I'm drawn to. All right, Anthony, you're next, and then Love and Light after that. And then I'll do Noor and Renee, and then Miss T. Yeah, I know, you got to keep everybody occupied, you know? Okay, Anthony. 1, 2. That's fine. Ooh. Okay. All right. Anthony, you got trust yourself. Anthony, you are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak. There is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so literally shaped like the world. At the time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. This oracle card brings the message that you are growing. So is your PP. You really are. Don't doubt it, Anthony. Even though you don't see it yet, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is surmounting up the might, power, and force that it needs to push up topsoil and burst up into light. It is essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. Yeah, sure, Miss T, I'll do you. I'll do you in that however you want. Do it, do it. I'll do you. You do me. Yeah, it is, Anthony. Oh, Megan, that's right. Megan, you're still here. Okay. Okay, Love and Light, you're next. Love and Light. I'll do everybody. You'll all get a message if you're patient. Patient. You're welcome, bro. Anytime, man. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Just call me Cougar. All right, love and life. 1, 2. You can be my cougar. Oh, this card came up like 3 times now. What the fork? Man, this is the 3rd time this card's come up tonight. Love and life, you got Pandora's gift. I know, right? You see my doggy? Okay. Love and life, there is a mythic woman through history whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions, and in doing so, triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it's through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of the world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your belief in judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself to other, some terrible happening. No matter what, it is time to let go of this belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to ask over many perceived imperfection, or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. Okay, cool. You learn every day. See that? You're welcome, love and life. Okay, Noor. Noor, you're next. 1. Nice, I like this. Okay. Noor, your card is come to life. And Noor, you are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now. This is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say and at times seem very convincing, but it's not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through the rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling, habitual reaction. Beneath thoughts, there are deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what the mind can now be capable of controlling. Others might not like it, but because it shakes up things, coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how you deal with it. Come to life. Okay, Vanessa. You're welcome. Hey, Carla, you want a message before you go, sweetie? I didn't know you were here. If you want to message Carla before you go, just let me know, sweetie. Absolutely. You know what time it is. I heard that song today, Renee. I heard the Mariah Carey song you told me about. I was dying laughing. I actually didn't even know that song exists. I didn't even know she was dissing up that guy like that. I was laughing when I heard it. I was like, oh shit. I actually switched the words around. Yeah, I switched the words around to make it pertain to the person. So it's kind of fun. I had a little fun with it today. Okay. I might record it. All right. Renee, you're next, because I think Carla left. I wanted to give Carla a message, but I think she left now. That's all right. I'll catch her next time. Okay. What am I doing? I got cards in my hand instead of my... Okay. Renee, you're next. All right, sis? All right, Renee. 1, 2. Ooh. Yep, sitting at home with my hand on it, waiting for you. As usual. Thinking about you, I mean. My bad. As soon as I think about that sexy ass, that's what I do. Can't help it. Just can't help it. Okay. Renee, follow your own rhythm. And the message is, deep within you are moved by a force that cannot be tamed. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed. You sense when it is time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. You know that you march to your own beat, that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are, and that you must trust in your own timing. You cannot be rushed or forced because you're an Aries, nor can you be held back when it is your time to burst forward. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythms. This oracle card brings you to special message that you cannot miss what you are destined, or nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Trust in your life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and the surrender of discipline and letting go. Ooh. Okay. Megan, sweetie, you're next. There you go, sis. You're welcome, sis, anytime. Yes, I let myself go all the time. Okay, Megan. 1. Ooh. Wait till you see this card. You're gonna laugh. This is a Virgo card. See, this is a Virgo card because the girl's naked. Virgos like to be naked, even though they don't admit it. Megan, every journey starts with a single step. And as you see this woman, she's got her suitcase and she's naked. And she's ready to enter that journey and make it happen. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there is also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you for this particular adventure. You have all that you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you are going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now, Capricorn. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible to the Bermuda Triangle. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing, even if you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting. There you go, sweetie. Yes, of course. There you go, Megan. Good to see you always, sweetheart. That's your message. Okay. Hey, you're still here. I didn't know you were here, sweetheart. Okay. All right, I'm going to do Miss T next, and then I'll do you. Okay? Well, you know what I mean. I'll give Miss T a message, and then I'll give you a message afterwards. All right, AA? Do it, baby. I feel like all my inner work is manifesting into a physical, incredible things are happening. There you go, Megan. You believe you shall receive, sweetie. That's what's up. Anthony, that's what's up, bro. Got him, Megan. All right, Miss T, you're next, sweetheart. And then AA. All right, Miss T. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. Joanne got this card. And Miss T, this pretty much almost looks like you too. But you look better, obviously. I don't know why I say that, but anyway. Okay, Miss T, sweetie, you have inner trust. Inner trust. And the message is, though it may be cloaked and hidden within you lies natural magnificence, vibrancy, and true uniqueness. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth this oracle is offering you now. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This oracle brings you the message that it is time for you to trust yourself and let the real inner you out from behind the veil. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your own sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will be open to your heart and move easily towards the source of that love. Be it in the form of another person, a new career path, a project with you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. Sometimes what you sense will be more challenging than this and will ask for something different of you. It might be a sense of fear and sabotage lurking within someone's intentions or the situations around you. This oracle asks you to trust yourself to find the most authentic and loving way to deal with that. There you go. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Where's Bruno? I ain't seen him. Bruno. Yes, Miss T, very powerful. I love that card. My friend Joanne in the room, she got that card earlier. Okay. AA. Sweet A. Okay, AA. Let me see what I got for you. 1, 2. You're welcome, sweetie. Hey, Sophia, how are you, sweetie? Okay. Okay. AA. This is you. Focus on the light. Don't focus on Marky right now. Focus on the light. Okay. AA, a tremendous force of light is gathering around you. It is attracted to the purity of your intention to create from your heart. As your intention grows, so does the light. As the light grows, so does your intention. Magic wants to happen for you now. The synchronicity, perfect timing, and opportunities and information that are needed will seem to be drawn right at your door. You may start to feel as if you cannot walk outside without stumbling or into something helpful, wonderful, and inspiring. You might be startled as this interplay of light with your heart invokes many new successes and attracts an abundance of opportunities your way. You may need to adjust as the field of light grows stronger as it affects becomes more, and it may bring rather dramatic improvements into your world. You may be uncomfortable or feel out of your depth with these changes. This would be understandable, but it would be a shame for you to hold on to that resistance for anything more than a brief moment. Any resistance or fear will inhibit the continuing free flow of the light that is to manifest its beauty through you in its physical world where it is needed. The best way to stay focused is your pure heart and intentions, and just allow your love to be fulfilled by Marky. There you go. That's your card. Focus on the light. Okay. You're welcome, sweetie, anytime. All right. All right, sis. Good night, Renee. Be safe. Okay, no problem. Keep sketching. Bruno's marinating right now. He's marinating. You know, marinating? Okay. Let me see. Sapia. Sapia, you're next. He's marinating. You know what marinating is? Come on now. He's marinating. He's marinating his meat somewhere. Yes, you're gonna take him to Hotel 69. Not my problem. He can marinate in there too. You see what I mean? See, some people caught on to what I said. Gotta marinate. That's what I like to do. I like to marinate first and then release the juices. Marinate my meat. Okay, Sapia, that's enough of that dirty talk. Okay. Okay, Sapia. 1, 2. Oh, man. What am I going to do with you people? And then you blame me. I like this card. I've never pulled this card for anybody. Time to be serious now. That's all right. You can marinate your vegetables, Joanne. Okay. Sapia, you have legacy of light. I like that. I've never pulled this card for anybody. Yo, what up, Rob? How you doing, bro? Okay, Sapia, you got legacy of light. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you. Your ancestral lines now, not only in your blood, but in your spirit. Perhaps these are beings that have inspired and motivated you to live a sacred rebel. From your heart and with belief, you have to do that for yourself. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those who will be supported your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universe, source of light of humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence into the world. It's like the sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. The oracle of the legacy of light comes to you when you need confirmation that a creative choice you are making or have made or soon will make is one that is in alignment with your sacred purpose and spiritual path of healing and growth. Absolutely, Norma. There you go, Sapia. Nice card. I never pulled that for somebody. That's the first time I pulled that card. Yes, you're welcome. Oh, absolutely, Norma. I've been marinating since the beginning of Lent. Now that's the end of Lent. It's ready to be cooked. Yes, it's a great card. Absolutely. Oh, mercy. What up, Rob? How you doing, man? How you been? I need to get a drink, all right, guys? Alan, you want a message, sweetheart? Just let me know. I'm just going to get a drink. Hold tight. No, no, no. You can't put more than like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. He don't give a shit. What's the matter, baby? Hmm? What's the matter? You sleepies? Huh? You sleepies? You want to stay with me tonight? Huh? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? No, it's nothing for you. Okay? What I'm doing is nothing for you. Okay, baby? You're a good girl. Okay. You want steak? I got steak if you want it. Nah, no beer, bro. No chicken either. What is fluffy cooked? You're gonna be fluffy when I cook you. Okay, Miss T. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Cool. That's good, Miss T. I'm glad. I'm glad you're all sorted. Here, Alan, you said throw your card. Here, look. I just threw your card. Here you go. I threw your card. Being that you said please. Being that you said please, sweetheart, I'll give you a card. I'll give you anything. Anything you want, I'll give you. Want a kiss? Okay. Alan. Yo, what up, Bruno? Bruno. He came into Marky's chat. What's the matter, my friend? How you been? All's good, man. Good to have you, man. I'm glad you're here. Your ears must be ringing. Anthony's been talking shit about you. Nah, I'm just teasing. Anthony was missing you, bro. He was holding it down. See, Anthony was holding it down. And then Rob came holding it down. And now you're here. The crew is here. It's official. D is in the building. Hey, Paris. How you doing? All right, Alan, sweetheart. This card came up today as well. And the card is new birth and guarded Religion. Okay? You got me, Alan? I'll put it in the middle so you can see it with your phone. Okay, and the message is, Alan, in every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the full learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first steps. It cannot be any other way. Within you, perhaps even below the level of your consciousness awareness, there is a fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shooting rising up from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending with interest and kindness. It could be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness because it's going to hold a special purpose in your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural for you to embody. This is most significantly so if you have drawn the oracle to defend to the end the worthwhile. If you feel drawn to do so, you may read the guidance for that card now. All right, Anthony. See you tomorrow, bro. Thanks for being here, man. Well, Bruno, he needs a wingman. He can't handle 20 women at a time, bro. He's not a DJ. You see, DJs know how to handle more than 20 women at a time. See, he fixes trucks. He only changes their oil. We entertain them and change their oil. You see, there's a difference, Bruno. We have to teach these little whippersnappers what's going on. Be safe, bro. All right, Anthony, man, be safe, man. Be safe, laugh, live. You know how it goes. Yep. He rotates tires too. He burns rubber. He burns rubber and changes them. Literally. Is there anybody else who wants a message? Let me know. Thanks, Alan. She says, just don't take their advice on how to talk to women. Nina needs her fluids checked. I'm going to have to raise you on my lift for that. All right, bro. Exactly. Ninja, you can't get a card tonight. Not. Sure, Ninja, anything. Anything for my Aquarius buddy. Anything for the new grandma of 2020. Joanne, I do. Okay, Grandma Ninja. She's probably looking at me with a screw face look right now. She's like, don't call me Grandma Ninja. All right, Ninja. Let me see what I got for you. 1, too. Ooh, this is also a card I've never pulled. It's nice to see some new cards, but sometimes the same cards come out because the same people need to hear it, or the person needs to hear the same message. Ninja, you know you're my Aquarius buddy. I ain't got enough nothing but love for my Aquarians. Okay. Ninja, you got big, bold vision because you are the Aquarius. Bruno, don't get her too excited. She might have had wine. Okay. Ninja, big, bold vision. You were not born to play a small role in life. After all, you're a granny. You have the ability to dream big, even if you have absolutely no idea about how your visions can come to pass or what all the details may look like. You can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering the attachment of exactly how it will all work out. The details are up and the creative genius of the universe. You are an active, contributing participant, but now the sole player in your life journey. There is something, a vision or an idea that is coming to you. You may worry that it is too much for you, but don't worry, it's meant to be yours. Although you might have some adjustments to make and some tweaking to do, not twerking, as you let go of your limited thinking and open up to a fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, and more radical and more potent possibilities of creativity living in your light in the world. A sign that you are cracking out of your limited thinking to allow big, bold vision to come to you is that you might feel a little dizzy and the shrinking limitations and expanding possibilities of your life. You may wonder if you are allowed to access so much wonder. Remember that you are a ninja and you heal and grow. There you go. Go granny, go granny, go granny. Yeah, she could twerk. She could twerk now. She's gonna do granny twerks. There you go, Ninja. My Aquarius friend, you're welcome, sweetie. Anytime. Hey, Allison, you're back. I called you earlier. I gave you a message. It said, nah, I'm just teasing. Good night, Sonia. Be safe, okay, sweetie? Love you too, Norma. Yes, twerking. You would have been rewinding for days, yo. I called you like you were like the fifth person I called. I'm like, where's Allison? Meanwhile, Allison is gone, yo. Allison went twerk. Allison went to twerk, yo. She was like, let me go do some twerking. All right, Allison, you're next. All right. Being that you're here, I'll give you a message. Oh, you were eating? Bon appetit. I forgot you're way behind in time. Yes. You know what I ate? What did I eat today for dinner? The fuck did I eat today? Oh, I had clam chowder today. My bad. I had to catch myself there for a minute. I ate clam chowder for my dinner tonight. I made it for me and my nephew, and we had some garlic bread, clam chowder and garlic bread. And tomorrow I got fresh wahoo. You know what wahoo is? Oh yeah, Rob, I'll get you a card after Allison. Allison was here earlier. Just let me take care of her. And then Rob, and then Bruno. And then, hey, Christina, how you doing, sweetie? Yes, the wahoo. You had ribs and rice and potato salad. What is a wahoo? Wahoo is a fish. Wahoo is like some of the best fish you can eat. At least if I make it. I make wahoo nuggets. It looks just like chicken nuggets, but tastes better. Wahoo is probably one of the best fish that I like. Okay, Allison, let me pull you a card. Allison. Yeah, wahoo is the bomb, yo. Usually a lot of people in Florida get wahoo, and people like that live next to the water will get wahoo, but I'll do a video tomorrow. I think I haven't done a video about wahoo yet. But wahoo is the bomb, yo. I was so happy when my sister brought that shit in. My sister was like, guess what I got? I got fresh wahoo. I was like, no way. She's like, yes, babe. I'm like, oh boy, sounds like a plan to me. All right, this card's come up 3 times tonight. I love this card, and I'm glad you got it. What did you miss tonight? I did the Bruno. I did the pick a card 1, 2, or 3. I did it for the for what your spirit guides are want you to know. But now I'm just giving everybody a message. Allison, you got inner trust. I pulled this already for 2 people already. Of course, bro. Okay. Inner trust, Allison. Okay. The message is, though it may be cloaked and hidden, within you lies natural magnificence, vibrancy, and true uniqueness. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth this oracle is offering you now. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This oracle brings you to the message that it is time for you to trust yourself and let real inner you out from behind the veil. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your own sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and move easily towards the source of that love. Be it in the form of another person, a new career path, a project that you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. All right, Addison? Yes, a few people got that card already today, it's a message that makes a lot of sense. We have to trust ourselves, you know? Trust that we make the right decisions always, especially now and in your field. So God bless you, sweetheart. Mwah. Okay. You're always welcome, sweetheart. All right, Rob, you want to message my brother? You got the same one as your friend and Capricorn psychic. Sidekick. My bad. Okay. You've been way too hyper tonight. I like it, Normal. I think everybody's been a little, feisty tonight. That's good, though. You know why? I'll tell you why. It's called the release of negative energy. When negative energy isn't in this room watching, that's what happens. You got me? Okay. Rob, your card is Dream a Beautiful Dream. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring into life as many ways as possible. It's how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by the moonlight, or bathe with Mario. If you have to come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of harmony and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe to be unworthy of a goal, yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows within you. It's an expression of radiance within your heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it is time for you to look at nature instead. There you go, bro. All right, Bruno, you want a message, my brother? Yeah, Raina got the same card. All right, bro. Okay, Bruno. Bruno. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Okay, Bruno won. Oh man, that's funny. 3. Rob, you're just hearing that now? Now Mario's watching. Oh man, that shit was funny. I didn't think you caught on to it. I had to put it in there. Oh mercy. That was funny. Mario. Oh man. Poor Mario, he's thinking you in quarantine, Rob. And plus, you've been telling him that you've been blowing me kisses. This can't happen, you know. All right. Bruno, this is your card, bro. Good night, Nina. Mwah. Be safe, sweetheart. Bruno, release the dark wound and let love live, brother. Nina, good night, sweetheart, and thank you for the donation and thank you for being here. Love your support, sweetie. Please be safe, okay? Okay, Bruno, release the dark wound, let love live. Okay. If we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it or its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the conscience of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you have even written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling hip-hop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you're giving it everything you've got and ask for divine help, then this dark wound has you in a grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyfully and creatively than fear. You are being asked to honor the path of your own love, what inspires you, what feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different. Let that live, Bruno. Release the dark wound of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very near bind the project that is making of their career because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature. They doubted. They were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe, but the right of work is to come. Ooh. Absolutely, bro. Poor Mario. Mario needs Luigi. There you go, Bruno. There you go, my DJ brother. Always good to see you. Let love live. Let me see. Corianne, you still here? If there anybody else that wants a message, just let me know. I can't remember who came in and who's here. Sometimes nobody talks, so I don't know. Absolutely, bro. Let go and let God, man. Absolutely. That's my thoughts exactly. That's what I did, and it worked, and it is working. Let go and let God deal with my haters, and he dealt with them. I know, right, Random? Poor Mario. I bring him up. It's my fault. Oh man, I'm here burping up that damn chowder. Oof. Every time I eat that chowder, mercy. Yeah, man, my energy is oh sure, Paris. I didn't even remember you were here, sweetheart. That's why I keep asking, because I can't remember. The chat's been popping tonight. Everybody's been very active, and you know. Okay, Paris. Yeah, man, my energy is better because God proved to me once again that he dealt with my hateration problem. You know what I mean? Ask and you shall receive, but you gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Oh yeah, I know. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Bruno. Every time you say that, I believe that. Yeah, they could watch. It's all good. They like to watch greatness. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Paris. Let me see what I got for you, sweetheart. 1, 2. Nice. I like that. Yeah, bro, I know, right? Me too. I've been doing it for 2 decades too, man. 3 decades, actually. Well, 2 decades, I mean. I've been talking about 3. I've been doing it for 2 decades too, man. So I know. That's why I know you know. DJs get hated on a regular basis. And over here ain't no different. That's why I'm used to the hate. I just use it and turn it into power for myself. Okay, Paris, sweetie, my Aquarius friend. What is already within with you? What is already with you? And the message is you hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What are you seeking? Perhaps by exploring far and wide is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more than can be done. Yet, in this instant, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. Absolutely, bro. There you go, Paris. Wonderful message, sweetie. Okay, Norma. Thanks for being here, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Love you, sweetie. Mwah. Yeah, Allison. I was remembering what you shared with me the other day about that other person. That shit was funny. I was thinking about that today when you sent it to me the other day. I was like, yeah, that shit's funny how they people like to do certain things to pick at me or get at me for absolutely no reason after acting like I'm nobody. But obviously I am if you're doing those crazy ass things. Right? You're welcome, Paris, sweetie. You're welcome. Time's been flying. I can't believe what time it is already. I've been on here for 3 hours. Right? Yes, Elizabeth. I should. 4:35 in the UK. There you go, Joanne. I know, right, bro? A car for me. Yes, why not? Yeah, people all over the world on different time zones. It's crazy. Okay, this is for me. Mark. Me. What does the spirit guides want me to know? One. My card is listening for truth. Did I have 36, 36, 36, 36. Okay. You can if you want, Joanne. Listening for the truth. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings the inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there's a little evidence of how it is all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspaper, and the mass media, and the idiots on YouTube. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper, listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or in a loving relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consistently or not, it is a deep sense of unhealed, toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free or heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time of letting go of the old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel like you are the only one doing so. Ain't that true? The truth shall set you free. And that's facts. I got a lot of that today. That was the first thing I said on here today when I came online. Okay. Yeah, I know, right, Elizabeth? Cool. Thanks, Joanne. Return of spirit. Nice. I actually felt like spirit returning. Yeah, sure. No problem, Joanne. I felt like their spirit returned back to me to make sure that they didn't left. About damn time, but I don't care about them damn cake pops. I can't even eat them. You finished them, but where the hell's mine, yo? I wish I had a cake pop right now. That's the bomb, yo. I miss those cake pops. I'm gonna ask my sister if she wants to make them. I remember we did them for my nephew's birthday. It was so good. My nephew made a chocolate cake for Easter, but he ate the damn whole thing. Me, I had like 2 pieces and that was it. But he put all these Easter eggs all over. It was too sweet. I was like, yo, man, I don't want all this damn sugar. Crazy. I'll be bouncing off the damn walls. Is there anybody else who wants a card who hasn't got one? Let me know before I put it away. Hey, Kylie. How you doing, sweetie? You want a message, sweetheart? How you been? Kylie. Chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, nice. I like chocolate covered strawberries. They're nice. Especially if it's like really fresh. All right. Kylie, your card is after the storm. And the owl says, ooh, ooh. All right. Your card, Kylie, is after the storm. There is a thunderstorm about. It is either headed your way or just passing through now. Don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is, though. You don't have to fear it. You might even feel excited about it. After all, a thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. With a release of tension, relief, and freedom soon follow often a fresh perspective and perhaps a gift of promising, hopeful vision for your future. Perhaps the particular storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots. It might be a storm of building emotions to erupt or already exploding, seemingly beyond your conscious control. You might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotion or psychological pressure within you, and if something doesn't happen soon, you fear you might burst. You may also sense that these are forces operating beyond your control, and you would be right. This is in a life and creative process and need to allow for wild storms. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand and the release of revitalization and that follows. Yet the storm in the middle of the is essential. It is a natural part of the creative process. Without this building and releasing of energy, you would suffer from boredom and stagnant ways. You may prefer the excitement of the storm or the fresh opening feeling that accompanies its clearing. You will find it comforting to face the power of something which is only you can participate in then control. There you go. You can control the transition. See? That's what it means. There you go, Kylie. You too, Bruno, man. Thanks a lot, bro. There you go, Kylie. You need to burst out that release. Make it happen. Okay, Joanne, you said you're about to experience a shift in frequency, and this card comes to help prepare you for the upcoming event. Be ready, can help you get through the transitional period. I'm just typing it up. A frequency shift occurs when the soul is ready for the next part of its journey. The things that after, during, This period can be difficult to endure. Most often, when this shift begins, we experience depression or feeling of need to withdraw from the world. Yeah, I just did that. You're welcome, Kylie. Anytime, sweetie. Absolutely, Joanne. That's what happened this weekend. I had to withdraw and come back. More than likely, you also have a new team of guys working with you. This is so you can bring through these higher energies in whatever work you do. Absolutely. I feel a new force, more power is needed to get rid of more haters. You'll be more focused on your purpose and doing work of spirit than ever before. Amen to that. That's exactly what I've been doing. Spot on. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did that this weekend and it worked. Yep. Discovering a new part of yourself. She did it for me, Allison. Absolutely. I did that, Joanne. I did discover a new part of myself. You know? Yeah, absolutely. Well, people take you for granted. People always try to take advantage of people who have a big heart and people uh you know yeah, absolutely, Kylie, I agree. But people take advantage of me all the time because they see that I help and that I'll do anything and help people, and then they turn on me. It happens to me all the time. I'm used to it. I try not to dwell on it, but at the same time, I've been shown so much love in this past few days by everyone, and just telling me that don't worry about these idiots. Like, let them talk. And this weekend, everything got revealed. Everything is now moving forward, and I even feel better now. But I had to, go into hibernation for like 2 days off of here, regroup, reanalyze, and take in all that positive energy that I was receiving. What was the card I pulled for myself? Was listening for the truth. It was called listening for the truth. Yeah, it happens to all of us, Kylie. Everybody in this room gets hated on by someone or something. We just have to keep overcoming it. Some of us get consumed by it. I allowed it to consume me for a bit because it's like I had to figure it out. And I figured it out, solved the problem, and you know, it's all gone now. I don't have to worry about it anymore. For now. But at the end of the day, I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I won't worry about it anymore. Because I realized that it's worthless to entertain. I'm giving my energy to people who don't deserve it. But we have to, in this, I said it earlier in this live. that we all have people that we can trust, people that we admire, people that we talk to. But the problem is we get manipulated and tricked by people as far as trust, and then we end up trusting the wrong people at the wrong time, and then we get screwed, fucked, and we get lied to, and then we have to analyze who we have in our lives, and then make the decision to get rid of certain people. And that's what I did. I had to, sit back and say, you know what? It's time to figure this whole thing out. And then I did that. And with the help of my friends, it's all back to normal. Because if you bring all this positivity in here, then that's how I'm going to feel. But if we keep talking about the negative things, then negative things will stay here. You know what I mean? So it's like the best thing to do is not even to mention the negative things and just move forward, and just not worry about the negative shit. And that's what I did. So it's all good now. I don't have to worry about it. God solved my problems, and that's all that matters. So, absolutely. Well, you can be, Kylie. You can have some of my energy. Shh. You gotta be. I weren't this strong. I wasn't this strong before, but I am now. I have been for a while, but at the end of the day, you have to learn. I learned from it. And I've moved on from it, and that's all that matters. Okay. I just got a notification. Okay, cool. Frequency shift. Nice. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. I got a few notifications here from you. It's funny. It's funny how the picture you put up was fake ass people get exposed every day. I remember when I put that up. That shit was so funny. Yep, for sure. Yeah, you took it from my Insta. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. When I saw it up on Facebook, I started laughing. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like that. I remember when I put that up there, that was actually to do it with the situation I'm in now. That was like from when it was going on. That's the funny thing. Actually, that link. I wonder if I can copy that link and put it on here. This is my this link I'm about to post. I'm gonna post a link from my Facebook group. It's Joanne created it for me. It's a Facebook link. Let me see if it actually works. Yep, it does. It does work. Yep, There you go. It works. There you go. Yeah, exactly. So that's my Facebook group link. You guys can check me out on Facebook if you want. All right. Yeah, it works. Today is like my food day. I'm gonna go try to make homemade fries. It's not. There you go. Homemade fries sound good. Yeah, I had my clam chowder. It was so good. I'm so glad I ate that. That was so good. I'm glad my nephew suggested it to me. And once the group has more people, Joanne, I'll probably hang out over there sometimes. Just to get away from it all, just to have our own group, talk about psychic stuff. I'll use that to be my psychic group. Oh, cool. That's the cake pops. Those look creative. They look nice. Cool, Rena. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I want to do though. That'd be nice. I would like that. Just to have like socket some another weirdo. People have no life, yo. People have no life sitting back waiting for it. All right, you guys. I'm going to head out. I'm going to get going. I'm actually going to go to parts unknown, if you know what I mean. Because I can see that we have some lurkers and stalkers in here, and I don't need to deal with that bullshit. So, good night, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Please be safe. Wash your hands. Please be very cautious in your day to day existence. I will be here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same face. I will see you all tomorrow. I will be hanging out over my late night area right now. So if you guys want to hang out a little bit more, I will be over there. Okay? Stay safe, you guys. Be safe. Love you all. Good night.